the police and tells them exactly what just occurred, they actually start pinging her phone from the towers very quickly, which is cool. I didn't know. I always thought you needed a warrant, but somehow this is what I was told. So they ping, they find where the phone is. It's out in the woods, and this is in Florida by, what is the name of the town, babe?
Daytona.
By Daytona. So she's out in the woods somewhere. They figure out exactly where she is because of the phone. She shot herself. She wasn't quite dead yet, but, I mean, she was, of course, unconscious. But by the time she got to the hospital or shortly after, she was pronounced dead. So that's
and she leaves those girls in Florida with no family. It just makes me furious,
I know.
Mark.
And you know what she did? That's right, no family. But she did drop the girls apparently off at the neighbors.
Yes, and that's who has the girls now. Wow, that was real big of her.
Yeah, I know. And you go, oh, man, she committed suicide. You know, generally you tend to feel bad for her. But think about that. I mean, we know, though, you know, here's the problem. She definitely has mental problems or had mental problems, or else she wouldn't have killed herself over some guy out there. But she sure wasn't thinking of the kids. So anyhow, we're trying to get these kids back. So after the first break, I'm going to bring Daphne up, and we've got some more information on this. When I say people were calling yesterday, you know, they're saying, oh, this guy's a bum. I'm not even going to go into it yet. I'll let Daphne tell some of those stories, but we're going to get into that. Hopefully the bottom line is these kids are back real soon. Deputy Doc said he would actually pay to fly him out, but it looks like we got a better plan in action. We'll talk about that. 303-713-8255. You know, I also have Ugly Ed at some point. Someone left a voicemail. I want you to clean it up as we discussed, and I'm going to play that voicemail. I'm going to have you play that later. Someone left me a voicemail this morning, and I'm not going to say much about it. But I'd like
they're wishing you Merry Christmas?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay,
let's say that. But I would like to get them on the air as well. So when you block out her phone number, let's try to get her on. All right, let's get right to it. Let's move right down here. Let's go to Janet. Janet, what's going on? Janet, you're up.
Oh,
it's your turn.
Cut out for a second. Yes, I was calling with a car issue.
Yes, what's going on?
Back in April, my son's, it was a 2017 Impreza, the engine blew.
Got it.
Had about a little over 25,000 miles, so we took it to the dealership. It's under warranty. Dealership refused to fix it under warranty.
Why did they refuse to fix it if it was under warranty? Was it under manufacturer's warranty?
Yes.
Okay, why'd they refuse to fix it?
They claimed he never changed the oil, yet they marked on their paperwork that he had a Fram oil filter in it. And last time I checked...
How many miles were on it?
Sell cars with Fram oil filters.
How many miles were on the car when the engine went?
A little over 25,000.
Well, my God, he should have done at least 5 oil changes, probably, according to the manual by there. So, I mean, even if he did 1, that would still void it. Really, guys, how do they tell by that? They can tell by looking at the oil.
Well, the condition of the oil and
the sludge, basically.
The sludge and the type of failure in the engine.
Okay, so they can tell if it's old, bad oil.
Oh, yeah, and then they'll ask you for receipts. Prove that you changed the oil and you did the maintenance.
Yeah, and then they ask for receipts, and if you don't have them. But, Janet, here's the deal. I don't know why any dealership would not want to put an engine in. You realize the manufacturer pays them for that warranty work. I mean,
right.
That's a good ticket for them. So I don't know. There's no reason they'd want to decline it.
Well, they claim the oil was old because my son was he was getting ready to change the oil when the engine blew.
Sure.
The thing is, last Saturday I got a recall notice in the mail from Subaru, and I did send it on to you. And I'm wondering if this little defect that they're claiming is a minor thing could have anything to do with that engine going.
Go ahead, Jeff. What is it?
Yeah, that recall's for the PCV valve, which is for the crankcase ventilation.
That little tube.
Yes, and they will get extra oil inside the combustion chamber. It would cause additional blue smoke coming out the tailpipe.
Got it.
It's a minor issue. It's not a big deal. And relative to the type of failure that she had, they are not linked.
So what are you guys guessing here? I mean, 25,000 miles, they say no to the engine. He probably didn't change it enough.
Well, I mean, did he or didn't he? Does he have receipts?
Yeah, does he have receipts, Janet?
I found some of the receipts because I bought him all the filters and all the oil. It's that new double O oil, and it's the only vehicle I have that would use it.
If you actually have the receipts to show, it's whatever the manual says. The manual is going to say you need to do oil changes this much. And the warranty is going to state that if you don't follow that, they can void the warranty. So it's very simple. It's either yes or no. If you do have the receipts and everything matches up time-wise and mileage-wise, you should have no problem. But if he doesn't have the receipts, we've seen ones where people have had 70, 80,000 and they're missing one, maybe two oil changes out of that entire time. And maybe they didn't literally miss them, but they don't have the receipts for them, and they get denied.
Yeah, I had one set. I had got rid of the other sets.
You know your kid well. Did he do you think he did the oil changes or not? Honestly, he's probably not listening. I mean, is he a guy that does stuff that needs to be done? I don't know.
Well, yeah, because one of them he did with me when I was doing my oil changes.
Got it. Yeah, I mean, that's it. You just got to fight. If you can get us those receipts and prove to my guys in here by the receipts and the dates make sense and stuff. I mean, you can't run out and get receipts now. Everybody's going to know it doesn't work that way.
Well, she may actually be able to do that. If depending on where she went, a lot of times they'll collect your phone number, they'll collect your name, it'll be printed on your receipt. You'll have a history with
that's true. And then they can reprint that receipt.
Those.
Yeah, but what I meant is you can't go out and buy the oil and filter now after the fact.
The only receipt I could get was I had one from O'Reilly Auto Parts and I had one from Walmart, but the other receipts are gone.
Yeah, that's going to be the problem, and that's how these warranties work. It's not just with Subaru.
But it does say in the warranty that this is considered abuse. This is not something they're making up.
No, and it is. And let's just face it, Janet, I'm sorry, there's not much we can do, but to answer your question, no, this recall has nothing to do with that engine, nothing. You know, a lot of young people learn the hard way, man. They learn the hard way. Listen, it doesn't cost a lot to get an oil change. And you'll always have a receipt if you bring it somewhere. I mean, that's it. I don't care where you bring it now. Every shop that I know of has a computer now, and the receipts you can reprint.
Records going back 15, 20 years.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So just make sure you don't get your ass handed to you. I just said ass. Why is that so important? You'll find out soon. All right, Ed, I'm going to break. Hold on. Let's do it again. Ready? You'll find out soon. Damn it. Fix it.
Sorry, I had to get that email.
That's the first thing they ask us for when we try to claim warranty claim. Customer receipts.
They're looking for a way out.
Well, but the managing company, the warranty, has to pay somebody else. You know what I mean? It's not their money. They're managing it, so they got to justify it.
I don't say Happy Holidays. I say Merry Christmas.
So when they get audited, why did you do
That's
these
right.
things?
All
And
of
you
it.
can't prove it because
It's all encompassing.
Right.
So they don't really care whether they spend the money or not. As long
Do
as
you
they can
want
substantiate it.
Right.
Dan,
Because when we do breaks under these
the
warranties,
parole
we got to
officer,
take
and
pictures
Michael on
with
for
measurements,
anything?
microns, everything.
You want
I'd
any
like
of the
Michael
players?
on. Michael.
Okay.
Same as a
Okay.
dealership.
Let me have
They get
Suzanne
audited
get
for
Michael on.
warranties, and they got to
I would love
substantiate
Michael on.
the warranty.
While you and I
Or
are
else they
discussing
won't get
everything.
Well, I really
Right.
wanted to get
So-
the power of, I have it
I
in
got
the
a nice
hands of
surprise.
Newheisen,
I
Waddy
bought a-
Newheisen.
This is it here, right?
Yeah,
Did you send it over to him?
I did.
Hey, let's talk about Fix It 24/7. Guess what George is still doing, and I can't believe it because it's so cheap. Guys, listen to this. If you have any slow drain in your house, maybe that bathtub has been draining slow for a while, maybe you have a sink that you have to use Drano in occasionally. I know in your house, if you have a slow drain, you know it. They'll come out and fix it. You ready? Hold on to your hat. $29. That includes everything. That includes the labor. That includes an actual plumber coming out. They will clear any drain. $29. You can't beat it. $29. Fix It 24/7. 720-526-3939. And listen, that deal's going away really quick, so you better take advantage of it now. $29. Drain cleaning. 720-526-3939. FixMyHome.com.
So we picked up a Toyota from Florida. Got it here. Only had 26,000 miles on it. It was a security on the beach above Toyota Tacoma. Rusted when we got there to no end. Took it to Toyota. You know, they're putting in a new.
God, I wouldn't sign this in a million years.
Sure. Is that
God, Dan, it's unbelievable.
That's
Did
cool.
you read it?
Yeah.
You know how they got to, the only way to revoke it too is written notice.
That's got to be tough, bringing it from other parts of the country, different climates, different.
Yeah, you know, you just think what 29,000 miles. You just don't think
This
that's
is the
out
one.
there.
But it lived at the beach.
If you're going to hear me
Right,
cry
right,
on
right.
air, this is the one that'll do it. This one's about ready to do me in.
Why?
It's just a heart tug. I mean, I was on the phone till 4:30 yesterday, just
Jesus.
trying to deal this whole thing out. And
Yeah,
that's
you
why
got
I'm
thrown in the loop.
That's why I'm so upset that we can't get a hold of an attorney. It's so important
Well, we
that
can
we
get
get
a
an
hold.
answer. I got it. No, I got it into the hands of Waddy. So
The other one, Salisbury, might be able to look at.
yeah, but Waddy's got it. I
Maybe
told Abraham
email that
how
over to
important.
Salisbury as well.
She never got it. My phone's not working downstairs, and my email's not working. I'm emotional today. This one's heavy.
It's tough with the
This
kids.
one's heavy. Oh yeah. This is and I keep telling both sides because they're like our side, their side. I'm like, there's no sides.
No.
It is all about the kids. 100%. Keep your eye on the ball here. Keep your eye on the prize. It's about the girls.
President Trump, I'll take a
Not
long
about-
or short impeachment trial.
Just give it to me.
And that's the problem.
I do
feel like
love
I'm
the
herding
way he
cats
talks
with
and
these adults.
communicates.
Right.
And
Well, they're all looking to stick it to
He's
the
the
other
best
side
Well-
instead of.
and this power of attorney
No
is
short.
scary. It's
What?
nuts.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes
Very
he does
scary.
have to listen.
And they're saying that he has
Well, I think that's
warrant
it.
for
I think it's really going to hurt
arrest,
the
and I
Democrats
asked his
in the long
parole
run, man.
officer, and
I
he
mean,
goes, "Well, he wouldn't
people
even
just
let
don't give a
out
shit
if he
about
had
this.
one." I have never seen a parole
Even the
officer
people that don't like him know the whole thing's a sham.
invested
Even if they
in the
want it to
life
happen,
of a
they know
human
it's a
being
sham.
as this
Everybody
parole
knows it's a
officer.
sham.
And I
It's
said,
really incredible.
If I ever got arrested, I would want you to be my parole officer. I said, of
On the
course,
Clinton
yeah.
one, everybody
So
was
does he want
glued.
the kids
No
or
one
he
knew
doesn't?
exactly
Yes,
how everybody
he
was going
has
to
the
vote. I mean,
but
it
the
was
problem
crazy. This is
financially
like
getting the kids
same
home
old shit,
and
man. I bet when this is said and done, which
logically
it'll
getting
be
the
in
kids home from
January,
Florida,
I bet they
Social
try to
Services
re-impeach him
wanted
again
an
on
answer
something else at some point.
today.
Doesn't surprise me.
Today. They
Or else
wanted
what?
3 tickets in hands, or they were going to
Now,
put the kids
if he
into
does take over the house,
foster
then
care.
it's done. The
And
house has a
we
lot-
that
you
is
realize
what,
how much power they
and so I
got.
said, Michael, you got to let the grandparents.
You got the majority.
There's a chance
Let
they
the
take it.
maternal grandparents fly the kids home.
If you break it,
Fly
you
the
buy
kids
it.
Babe, I'm
to
done
Miami
with
and
one,
South
by the
Dakota.
way.
Snowball is down.
And then you come and pick them up.
Did you go ahead, pull